Hello, this is my Ecoflow River 2 being charged from a solar panel. Currently receiving 15 watts of input, 59% charge with 6 hours left to go at that rate. Currently have one USB attached to it, just my camping light. I mainly just use it for the little bug zapper in it. As you can see, there's a few mozzies that have been zapped in here. And it's charging via the 45 watt foldable solar panel from Ecoflow. At the back, connected to the XT60i connector. And this is actually DC. It's DC to XT60. But on the Australian website, and I think on the American website as well, and other Ecoflow regions, they're actually the 45 watt solar panel is USB C and DC. So I was expecting the MC4 connector, but it's DC. Got an extension cable so I can reach all the way outside through a little gap here. And go back a little bit. There's the 45 watt solar panel, which I have just mounted temporarily with magnetic carabiner and then the actual built-in carabiners. The supplied carabiners, I mean. So they're just magnetic, the strongest ones I could find, so I can pull them off. So that shouldn't come off in the winds or in the weather. The solar panel is IP68 rated, so it should be able to withstand all these temperatures and dust and water and storms and all that kind of stuff. And here you can see we have the controller DC, and under here is the USB-C. Lights on, as you can see, so it's receiving power. Now, what I've found here is that the sun really needs to be pretty much on top of all the panels for it to work. So it's about 8:30 a.m. here in Australia in February, which is summertime here. And the sun's pretty much got to hit all the panels for this to actually register some input. So we've got 17 watts. An hour ago, the sun was a bit low and, it didn't register anything. So yeah, that's the only disadvantage of this solar panel, I think. You need to have all the panels receiving sunlight, no shade at all, otherwise it'll cut out. So if I cover the panel with one of my hands and look here, we see we've got 0 watts. Take my hand off, 15. Put my hand on, 0. Hand off, 17, 14. So that's one of the disadvantages of this foldable panel. You've got to have everything in sunlight. It's got to be pretty much directly on it for it actually to be receiving power. But yeah, that's my quasi makeshift solar setup for the shed. Not really sure what I'm going to power here yet. I got to tidy up a lot of stuff in here still. A lot of stuff, but it's not too bad at the moment. I'm back inside the house now. So as I was taking the video in the shed, I got distracted and started tidying up. It got a bit hot, so I plugged in my electric fan, which is about 40 watts to cool me down while I was sorting through some stuff. And I pumped up an inflatable unicorn for my kids with a Xiaomi air compressor. And that's currently charging now, USB-A, 10 watts. So I'm not sure how long that will take, but hopefully that finishes so I can charge my River 2 faster. And currently solar's taking in about 35 watts, which is pretty good, I think, for a 45 watt foldable solar panel. Whatever the percentage of efficiency that is, that's fairly good, I think. So from about probably 9:30 in the morning, that works on top of my shed roof, and I'll report back in the afternoon to see when it actually stops registering anything. So at this rate, 5 hours and 48 minutes to fully charge my Ecoflow River 2. Okay, it's the next morning now. I didn't check back in the late afternoon because we got a lot of cloud cover and that pretty much killed any input. So this foldable 45-watt solar panel doesn't do well on cloudy days as well. But yeah, it's about just after 9 a.m. and no cloud cover tonight, pretty clear. No cloud cover this morning. So yeah, we'll get up to 100% in about 1.5 hours time. So in summary, it's a really nice, portable, solid, sturdily built solar panel. Just be aware of its limitations, such as you need direct sunlight on all the panels. Any shade is going to compromise the input and kill it totally, and it doesn't work on cloudy days.